Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today is day 2 in our 30 days challenge class. So on today's video, I'll basically teaching you on, first of all, on the previous video, a thought on what you should understand as a beginner in photography. So on today's video, I'll be teaching you on the 2 types of camera. So when you want to get a camera, what camera should you consider buying? Should you buy a DSLR camera? Should you buy a mirrorless camera? So what is a DSLR camera? So I have 2 cameras here with me. So this is a mirrorless camera and this is the DSLR camera. So the DSLR camera has a mirror in it, but the DSLR camera does not. So how is this? Is that this DSLR camera, when you want to take pictures, you put your eyes in the viewfinder like this to take pictures. That's why you see that before photographers do put their eyes in their viewfinder to take pictures. But with the mirrorless camera, you can take your picture using the digital screen to take your pictures, and you can zoom in. It has a screen touchpad on it. You can zoom in your pictures with the screen. So these are the 2 differences between these 2 cameras. So this camera is more expensive, the mirrorless camera, whatever brand you want to buy. But for this, it's also expensive. There's no cheap camera there, but is lesser in price than this one. So I advise that as a photographer, you should know what easy, like everybody should know what is a go-to for them first of all. So as a photographer, you should know what is a go-to for you, so that whenever you are considering or saving up to buy a camera, you just buy it and buy it for once. That is it. When getting a camera, you are going to get the body of the camera while the lens attached to it. Like, how will I explain this now? Sometimes you end up buying camera just the body and you go and buy lens. So it is advisable that you consider the lens, not the body, because if you get a pro lens and a normal body camera, it can give you a nice work. But if you get a pro body camera and a normal lens, you are going to get less result from it. So it is advisable that you don't consider this, but you consider this, the lens. So it's very important. So somebody who is using this DSLR camera with a pro lens is going to gain some massive difference in his result than somebody who is using a mirrorless camera with a normal lens. Laser is just cheap because that's what you can afford. This is not bad, you can start with it, but as a beginner in photography, these are the things you should consider. Should I buy? So I've explained now, so you now know that the mirrorless and the DSLR camera doesn't have too much difference than the fact that this is modern and the DSLR has been there for years. So this just came in a few years back, but the DSLR has been in the market for years. So it was just an upgrade from DSLR to the mirrorless camera. Yeah, do I like a mirrorless camera? Yes, because it makes the work easy. Everybody sees photographers as people who put their eyes in the viewfinder to take pictures, but it's no longer like that. Everybody's in the party and they're taking pictures like this, touching their screen, zoom in to check if the pictures is in focus. So, and there's also an additional fact with this, that you can gain focus easily with the mirrorless camera than the DSLR camera. So this is just the basic difference between these 2 cameras. So if you are buying a camera, first consider your niche, secondly consider your budget, and thirdly, very important, do not buy a pro body with a normal lens. Rather, buy a normal body with a pro lens. If it's possible, write it down. It is going to help you. Alright, stay tuned, subscribe to this YouTube channel, so whenever I drop videos, you'll be the first to get it. That in these 30 days, I'm dedicated to teaching you all you need to know about photography. So stay tuned, stay connected, peace out, and see you in day 3.